I had no idea it was coming off the market. So yeah, let me just call my agent, and then I got your number here, and I'll give you a call back in a little bit after I talk to him.
Wow, your last agent didn't even tell you it was coming off the market? He didn't call, like, no call or anything?
No, this is the first time I'm hearing about it, to be honest. So.
Oh my gosh, but you still want to sell the home though, right?
Yeah, we definitely want to sell it. I had no idea that this was happening.
No, for sure. I mean, obviously this is a huge surprise for you, and you were where were you moving again when the property sold?
Well, it's already vacant. We're already gone.
Oh.
We're here in Texas.
Texas, great, great. Well, listen, obviously you have to get your ducks in a row and figure out what's going on. But you said you still do want to sell though, right?
We definitely want to sell.
Okay, great. Well, why don't we do this? There's going to be a lot of calls coming in with the property coming off the market. How important is it for you to have an agent who's going to get the job done right now in the next 30 days?
Oh yeah, it's very important. I just don't know if we're going to go with a new agent or what yet. I still need to call him. Maybe I don't even know what's going on with it.
Yeah. Well, why do you think he wouldn't tell you that?
Man, I don't know. To be honest, the communication, he hasn't really been letting me know what's been happening. This isn't the first time it's happened.
Yeah. But,
so.
Well, geez. So it sounds like that the trust factor and the agent's ability to follow through it really hasn't been as much in place.
Yeah, no.
Man, Dan, has there ever been a time where you had a friend say they were going to do something and then you know, they didn't follow through and then you were left holding the bag? Has there ever been a time like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this time is just like that time. Listen, obviously you're not going to do anything unless it makes sense for you. You're in Texas right now, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so why don't we do this? It's early, so I can call you back this evening at 4 or 6. And listen, I'll make sure that you get the information that caused 3 other properties to sell just like yours in the last 60 days. Could I at least share that with you?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, good. So does 4 or 6 work better?
4 o'clock is fine.
Okay, great. I'll call you tonight at 4.
Okay.
Listen, all these agents are calling right now, and they said they could, you know, they're all saying the same thing. They can sell the property.
Yeah, they're saying the same thing. And did your agent say what the problem was? It looks like a great house. Did they say why it didn't sell?
Not as much. And that's part of the problem. But the thing is you know, I just want to wait.
You just want to wait. Yeah, listen, I completely understand that you want to wait till summertime. If I understand correctly, you're thinking the market might be better, or what's the reason you were thinking about waiting exactly?
There's just more buyers running around in the summertime, right?
More buyers running around.
Yeah.
Well, that could be true. What's surprising is we've actually seen 3 homes just like yours that have sold in the last 60 days. Did you know that?
Well, I mean, what kind of properties were they?
Just like this one, same subdivision. So, I mean, obviously the market might not necessarily be the problem. I mean, if you had a more aggressive approach to sell the home, wouldn't you still rather be cashed out now rather than waiting another 60 to 90 days to even get started?
Yeah, well, listen, then why don't you send me something in the mail and I can look at it?
Sure. Yeah, I'd be happy to do that. And I'll do you one better, Paul. I know you guys aren't going to do anything unless it makes sense to you, and you really want to wait until summertime before making a decision, right? Before committing to a new agent or anything.
Right.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. So let's do this. I can stop by this afternoon just to at least share that with you, the information as far as what we do that you asked about. This way you can decide what's best for you in the future. Honestly, either way is fine with me, but at least you have that information. I can stop by now, or is 4:30 better for you?
I guess 4:30 would be okay.
Bobby, we actually just started to look for a tenant, so I think we're gonna rent it out.
Okay, you just started looking for a tenant, you're gonna rent out, no problem. Hey, let me ask you this, did you keep any offers at all while you were on the market? I know you're gonna rent it now, but when you were listed, any offers?
Yeah, we got a few offers.
You got a few offers?
Yeah.
Okay, anything good, or what didn't cause it to sell?
No, they were terrible.
Terrible?
Yeah, basically just investors.
Oh man, investors, okay. Lowball offers?
Yeah, they were all low.
Okay, so is that what caused you to lead you to your decision to rent it now, or?
Yeah, I mean, when it came down to it, based on what we owe on the house, it was more just, if we could break even and, you know, move on from it, we could.
Okay.
It just doesn't really seem like we can do that. I mean, definitely not in the low offers, so.
Break
It's not like we
even.
want to rent, but I think it's basically our only option.
Okay, so you still have a mortgage on the property, I'm assuming?
Right.
Okay, and that's pretty close to the net price once you sell and all that, is that?
Yeah, exactly. That was our idea going into it, was just to try and break even.
Okay, that makes perfect sense, Dan, and when you do rent, hypothetically, of course, you're gonna cash flow positive on that?
Well, we hope.
You hope, okay.
Yeah, and to be honest, my wife isn't the best I just don't see any other option to do it, so.
Okay, that, you don't see another option. Well, that makes perfect sense, Dan. Dan, let me ask you this. If you could sell the home, get rid of the liability, break even, not have to come out of pocket versus going through the brain damage of renting, trying to find a tenant, which could take another 60, 90, 180 days, we just never know, and also depends on rental rates. Would that be preferable to you?
Well, yeah, it'd be preferable, but to be honest, I mean, it sounds like you're an honest guy, but everyone's been calling saying the same exact thing about how they can sell it, and I know it won't sell for that price because we just had it on the market for 6 months and we didn't get an offer, so.
Yeah,
It sounds like everyone's just saying that they can sell it at that price just to get the listing, and we don't wanna waste our time or your time.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. Dan, were you aware that there was about 2 or 3 homes that sold in your subdivision while you were on the market?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so, and your realtor was from, which firm was he from?
Colo Banker.
Caldwell Banker, okay. And how'd you find that realtor, if you don't mind me asking?
It was referred from a friend.
Referred from a friend, okay. And overall, did they do a good job for you? Were you happy with it, or?
Well, no, I mean, I'm a bottom line guy, and obviously, he told me in the beginning that he could sell it for more actually, and then we had to reduce the price, and then we got to the point where we were just trying to break even.
Okay.
So, to be honest, no, he wasn't, I don't think he was very honest with us up front. I think he told us what we wanted to hear just to get the listing.
Okay, he told me, okay, that makes perfect sense. Dan, let me ask you this, is taking a look at some new information that could cause a home to sell at the price that you're looking for and net you what you need to break even versus renting and going through that whole process, that's not unreasonable to take a look at that, is it?
No, I mean, that's what everyone's saying, but no.
No, okay, perfect. Well, let's do this, Dan. What's better for you? I can come by either 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. tonight.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. time. Is that a good time that you and your wife are both home at the same time, that we can chat with both of you?
Yeah, we're usually both home in the afternoon.
You're usually both home in the afternoon. Okay, perfect. So let's plan on 6 o'clock.
Okay.
You know what, Paul? I'm just tired of realtors that, you know, I put them right above a used car salesman at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, you know what, I do too. I can't believe these realtors they're coming out at you. You're getting a lot of phone calls, right?
You wouldn't believe.
Yeah, and they're all saying the same thing, right? We can sell your property. We're the best, right? Yeah, that's gotta be annoying.
I'm tired of realtors.
Yeah, especially if your property was on the market for such a long period of time. I mean, what do you think stopped it from selling, Rob?
I don't know. We had a bunch of people come through, and they said they liked this, and they didn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to update this. And
Yeah.
it got old, to be
Right.
honest with you. I'm just
Yeah.
tired of it.
Yeah. So, what do you think? I mean, what do you think the problem was with the process? I mean, was it the agent or the market, or what they say?
I don't know. We got a lot of showings, and a lot of people came through, and like I
Mhm.
said, some complained, and some didn't, and some never got back to us, and so it just don't think this thing's gonna sell. I
Yeah.
don't know. So I'm gonna rent it out.
Yeah, well, renting's definitely an option. That was your plan. That's your plan B. If plan A could still happen, I mean, and you have cash in your hand right now, you'd still consider it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I've got the property manager coming over on Saturday to get
Mhm.
it in the contract
Oh,
to rent it. So if you've got a buyer between
Good.
now and Saturday, by
Mhm.
all means bring it. We can get a deal done.
yeah. Well, hey, oh man, I'm so glad you said that because you're definitely keeping your options open. Listen, Rob, you have cash in your hand right now. I mean, what does that really mean for you to be able to cash out of this property?
Well, I mean, it means I get rid of the headache. I'm downsizing, and
Right.
I already moved to another condo. It's vacant.
Mhm.
And so, like I said, if you got a buyer from now until Saturday, bring
Mhm.
it. Because
I definitely will. And you said headache. I mean, man, renting it out. I mean, you don't really want those headaches, do you?
I mean, I don't think it's gonna sell. So
Yeah.
it's really all I have left.
Right. So you don't think it's sell based on what happened in the past?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and listen, I completely appreciate that. You know, there's been a lot of times in my life where something didn't happen, and I thought maybe it wouldn't be possible in the future. But here's the deal: you're not going to do anything. Doesn't matter if it's renting the property out or selling. You don't do anything unless it makes sense for you, right?
Of course not.
Okay, so why don't we do this? Listen, at least I'll put in your hands, Rob, some inside market information on how 3 properties like yours just sold in the last 60 days. And listen, at least when you have that in your hands, you can make an informed decision on what's best for you. All right, that's That's not really unreasonable, is it?
No, it's not unreasonable, Paul, but I don't want to waste your time or
Good.
waste my time.
Perfect. Well, good. I don't want to waste yours either. But if you could still sell the property, that'd still be an option if it was possible, right?
Yeah, like I said, if you can bring a buyer before Saturday, we can get a deal done.
Okay, great. Well, listen, let's talk about it. I can come over tonight at 4, or do you want me to come over right now?
Oh, wow. No, I mean, I'm busy right now.
Okay, so 4 o'clock works for me. That's okay for you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you're not gonna do anything unless it makes sense for you, right?
Of course.
No, I totally get it. I totally get it. I'll see you tonight at 4.
All right. You're getting me hard there.
See, I can press that guy. I can't press the guy whose wife's on her deathbed. I can't.
It's a little tough to press somebody down.
Yeah, somebody, dying's kind of a big deal.
Just bring me a buyer, Dan, and we can go 3%.
Oh, great, so you're offering 3% to
Yeah.
anyone that brings a buyer by?
Yep.
Perfect, yeah, that's really generous of you. So you guys are still considering offers then to sell the house?
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is though is that everybody's calling right now, so they're all saying the same thing. We can bring a buyer. So since you guys all have buyers, go ahead and bring a buyer. We'll pay you 3%.
Yeah, pay 3%, and you're thinking at this point, not worth the commitment of listing again. If all these people have a buyer, they can just bring a buyer, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, to be honest, I would feel the same exact way if I were you. Well, what's making you think about going that route instead of putting it on the market? Is it just you're tired of the phone calls or don't want to go through the process of listing it? What exactly is the reason why you're thinking of doing that?
Well, I don't want to, I don't want to commit to anybody right now.
You don't want to commit to anyone,
Yep.
especially after, you're on the market a year. Did you get any offers at all while you were on the market?
Well, we did not. So,
You didn't?
that's why I'm a little skeptical of everybody saying, they can sell the property, they have buyers, blah, blah, blah.
Skeptical, yeah, I would be completely skeptical, just like you are, Paul. So it sounds like the last agent, did they say what the problem was as far as why you didn't get any offers?
Basically the market. The market was the problem.
It was the market.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Well, how did you guys end up choosing that agent to sell the home?
It was somebody who sends out mailers and, it was an agent in the area. Do you live around here?
Yeah, no, we actually have an office right nearby. And that's exactly why I was calling, because, what would happen if you talked to an agent who was much more familiar with your specific area?
Well, listen, if you got some information, you can send it to me. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, because you don't want to commit to anyone at this point, right?
Right.
Exactly. And that's exactly why we need to meet, so I can at least share that information with you. Listen, Paul, I'm not talking about any commitments. Are you married or are you single?
No, I'm married.
You're married, yeah. So this is nothing like that. I just want to share this information with you just so that you can look at it exactly like you asked for. This way you can ultimately decide what's best and then go forward from there. Either way is fine. So I don't mind stopping by now, or is 4:30 better for you?
4:30 is okay.
Robbie, I think we're going to go back with the same agent as last time.
You're going to go back with the same agent last time. Okay, listen, I completely respect that. Let me ask you this, Dan. Any offers while you were on the market originally, or?
Yeah, we got some offers.
You got some offers?
Yeah.
Okay, any good ones that would have caused the home to sell?
They were decent offers, yeah.
Decent. Okay, what did the agent say why you guys didn't accept the offer or weren't able to put it together?
Well, I don't think it was their fault. I think it was just the buyers. They couldn't get qualified.
It was the
So
buyers
we
couldn't get
had two
qualified.
buyers that both couldn't get the money, so
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Okay.
that was it.
So you never actually accepted the offers or anything like that?
Well, no, we did, and then.
Oh, you did, you were in
yeah.
contract?
Yep, yeah, we thought we were gonna sell it, and then the buyers just couldn't get the loan. The first one couldn't
Man.
get the loan approved, second one had the same problem,
Oh
so
my gosh, okay, and so let me get this, so you were in contract once or twice, Dan?
twice. We were under
Twice?
contract twice.
Oh my gosh, so let me get this straight, Dan, you were in contract twice and both times your agent failed to tell you that the buyers were gonna be unqualified before you got into the deal?
I guess, yeah,
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't know if they could have known that.
Yeah.
They didn't really tell me beforehand, obviously, or else we wouldn't have taken the offer.
Okay, wow, that's a huge deal, yeah. Normally with every offer comes with either a pre-qualification letter, which tells you the exact amount, the loan type, or a proof of funds if it's a cash buyer. So that's a big red flag, Dan, and I certainly don't want you to go through that again. So what would work better for us to meet and we can go over all your options either today at 4 p.m. or 6 p.m.?
Well, I don't know, why do you wanna meet? I think we're pretty set on going with the same person as last
You're
time.
pretty set on going with the same person?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
someone that we know, it's a friend of ours, so obviously, you know,
It's a friend of yours?
yeah.
Okay,
We
is
don't
that,
want-
was he a friend before you guys started this, or was it a referral, or how did you find the last agent?
Yeah, no, it was a friend before, it was someone that I used to work with, so,
Oh, someone you used to work with?
yeah.
Okay, you trying to do your friend here a favor, or are you trying to get the most amount of money in your pocket for the property?
Oh, yeah, we do want the most money.
You do want the
Yeah, I
most
just
money.
don't wanna, you know, hurt anyone's feelings or
You
anything
don't want
like
to hurt
that.
anybody's feelings. Okay, how important is it for you to get this property sold soon?
Well, yeah, it's important. Like I said, we're gonna be moving in the next, at most in June, we're gonna be out of here. We'd like to be out sooner than that, so.
You'd like to be out sooner than that. Okay, perfect. Dan, let me ask you this, is the Realtor, your coworker that, which I completely respect, was he a full-time agent, or?
I don't think so. I think he still works at the same job where we used to work together. I think he's doing this, you know, part-time.
He's doing this part-time, okay. So you got a part-time agent, it sounds like being in contract twice and falling out, you got part-time results. Listen, Dan, going with your friend may be the best option for you, but why don't we do this? Let's get together, we can meet, at least I can present you with the information, give you a second option, and if you still at that point decide to go with your friend, that's okay with me, but at least you've got a second option, and who knows, you may get the home sold in the next 30 days, which wouldn't be a problem, correct?
No, it wouldn't be a problem.
That wouldn't be a problem. Perfect. So let's go ahead and meet at 6 p.m. today. I'll bring you all the information we need, and we can go from there.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Flatline on me as well.
No, I just wanted to.
I gotta be more sympathetic to the friend. I've had that card played before, and I probably could have dug a
I think the best thing is the things we've been talking about as far as painting a picture or storytelling for that, to make it clear that, like, have you ever burned your hand on the stove or something like that, like some type of analogy so that they can understand it, you know what I mean?
Give me that.
Maybe like, how would you feel if you sold this property in the next 30 days?
No, call it propositioning, like some kind of.
Because what you have to attack is, just really quick, is the loyalty factor.
I got a good one.
That's, the loyalty is what's holding me back from meeting with you, because like, the most important thing for me wasn't really selling for like the most amount of money, it was, the only thing that's holding me back is the loyalty. Like, I know he made a mistake, I just don't wanna like hurt his feelings, is what I said. So you need to find a way to like circumvent that part of it, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, Paul, I appreciate the call, but yeah, we're gonna go back with the same agent who had it on last time around.
Same agent. Great. No, I can completely understand that. Is that a family member or a friend, or they were referred to you?
Friend, coworker, and a guy I've known for quite a while.
Oh, coworker. Okay. So did they still work at the last job, or?
No, we don't work together anymore.
Oh, okay. So they're a full-time realtor, or they're
part-time, yeah.
Yeah.
He still works at the old company I used to work for.
Yeah, and listen, I completely respect the fact that, you know, you want to be able to trust somebody in the process. Is that what I'm hearing? Somebody you can trust?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, here's the deal, Rob. I mean, obviously, you're not going to do anything unless it makes sense for you when you sell your property, right?
No, of course not.
Right. So, if you were able to take a look at some specific information, some inside market information on what caused 3 other properties, just like yours, to sell in the last 90 days, would that be really unreasonable to share that with you as a full-time agent?
You mean you're gonna send me information on properties? Or?
Yeah, some inside market information in regards to what caused these 3 other properties to sell that were just like yours.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that would be unreasonable.
To look at it, right? Well, I can come over tonight at 4, or you want to do 6 o'clock better?
Well, you know, I would say let's just hold off on that, because I'm probably gonna go again with my friend.
Yeah.
Give him another shot at it.
And listen, I mean, friendship's important, and especially if this was a really good friend, or.
Yeah, I've known him for quite a few years.
Yeah, so respecting them and their feelings, right? I mean, you don't want to disrespect them in any way. Is that kind of what I'm hearing?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Hey, Rob, has there ever been a time in your life where you bought something and then you returned it because there was something wrong with it, or you didn't expect, you didn't get what you expected? Do you ever return something like that?
Yeah, many times.
Yeah. Rob, this time's just like that time. But the thing is here, Rob, is how much did you want for your property?
45.
How much? $485,000. Not as easy as a return. All right.
No.
So this time's just like that time. Listen, let's take a look at a second opinion, okay? And the good news is, as a full-time realtor, that I'll be able to give you some of that inside information. And then, Rob, listen, you'll figure out what's best for you. Maybe it's going back with your friend, but if there's some additional information there that helps, that really couldn't hurt, could it?
No, I mean, no, it's not
Yeah.
gonna hurt.
All right. So that's no problem. I can come over tonight at 4. You want to do 6 better?
6 probably works better.
That's right, Rob. That's definitely right.
Forget that, friend, you don't really like it.
What do you think of that one?
That's good.
Entrapment.
Return. It's a
Yeah,
simple
return
one.
is good.
Everybody's returned something.
Yeah, or the other one that you used, I think yesterday was, has a friend ever told you they're gonna do a favor or do something for you and then they just didn't follow through or like wasn't the best fit, something like that.
And you could draw that a little closer too and go, hey, you have any brothers or sisters? Yeah. No, I don't. Oh, okay. Your mom or dad, right? Somebody close to you, right? Did they ever tell you they were gonna do something and then they didn't do it? Does that ever happen? And then whether they know you're setting them up or not, like that impression will sear in their mind. Like my freaking brother. Like, yeah, my mom, I can't freaking. It'll sear in their mind. And then as soon as now I touch the nerve, now I can approach. Yeah, this time's just like that time.